How's it going, guys? I decided to do boas on the same day I did the ball python video. So these are all of the remaining 2021 boas that are for sale. Hopefully nobody's in shed. We'll see in a second. But there's just 2 litters worth of boas left, but it's some of the top sort of production in those litters. So some good stuff still. And it's a beautiful time to be alive and breeding boas. I don't know why I just did that. I'm ashamed of myself. So I decided not to put the boas down because they will, you know, bolt. But this is a fire, 100% het Anery, Pos het black-eyed Anery, and Pos het call. Both parents were 50% het call, but we didn't hit any call. So there's still a chance one of the parents was a het. So these would be 50% in that case, or they could be not het at all. The father was the one that was 50% het black-eyed Anery. And I used to think that was a flaw, but now I'm leaning towards feature because the double homozygote does look cool for Anery 1 and black-eyed Anery. So this is him. This is a little boy. He was tested for arena when they were born. He was negative, of course. Mom was tested. Dad was tested. Mom's been tested again. He's one. Mom is... Should probably try to get pictures one day. He has the side chaining of the medallions. So I think Mom might be a raptor type gene. Obviously unproven. But he might be one that has it too. It's hard to tell because fire reduces the crap out of just about everything. Do you like that squirrel over there in the trees? Losing its mind. He's a little squirrely when you first get him out of his tub. But like most boas, they just sort of chill out once they have something to do with themselves instead of just look at you. Got a lot of nice color coming in. I don't know if the camera can tell. Oranges and peaches. A high percent Colombian cross in the fire, so they don't really look 50% Nick or something like most of them. I don't know about most of them, but a lot of them do. He's not super clean, but he's a nice boy. He'll make you some fun stuff. He's not super expensive either. So, I don't know if there's a way to get it good. Probably not. Maybe I'll get some B-roll. I don't know. Fire, 100% het Anery. Here's another brother. This is a fire hypo, 100% Anery, 50% het black-eyed Anery and call. Or not 50, Pos het black-eyed Anery and call. He has a really cool pink mottled tongue, which is like a fire hypo thing. When they get together, they model out the tongue a bunch. He's super pink and peach and beautiful. Fire and hypo are made for each other. Nice reduced eyes. Very white. There was a bunch of white eyes in this litter. He's also a little spazzy when you first get him out, but he figures out that we're just going for a little cruise session, and then he's a-okay. He's not the cleanest or the best of the fire hypos in the litters, but he's still very nice. Wow. And he's eating, I don't know, large mice or something at this point, frozen thawed every 2 weeks. So he's getting big, doing his thing. Here is the best male I'm selling. This is a fire ghost, and I like to call him Frost because for some reason the double combo hasn't been named. And it's a bummer because he's definitely getting ready to shed, and he's got a little bit of a poop in the back door. Hopefully this will make it more obvious that he's awesome. He's got, I don't know if you can tell, they look like, I don't know what they look like, burns or something, but there's actually paradox spots. Hopefully it focuses. Is it focusing? Not really. Paradox spots. Where the sort of hypo pink color is bleeding through the anery. Even one on his head. He's super cool, but I still think I like his brother better. So he's available. He almost has like a green tone now that the tan part's coming in. I'll have to do an updated photo once he is out of shed. But yes, the frosts have white and black speckled tongues, not red tongues, not black tongues. White and black. It is the weirdest things. That's why I think they deserve their own name. And I'm going to keep using it. Beautiful. And getting better and better pastel lineages in these guys is really going to help clarify things, add color, make them look more Colombian instead of the sort of in-between look. But here's this guy. There's that paradox. Beautiful. He's also like the other ones, a little weird when you first get him up, but he's fine once you get him out. Eats frozen thawed every 14 days. Usually a large mouse, maybe a rat pup every once in a while if I have extras. A frost boa. Now, the next litter was a West Motley Pastel Dream to a Hypo, very nice Hypo, double het Sharp Snow. So, the camera's not going to do him justice as usual. But all of the babies are very nice looking. They're not super clean, but they're very colorful. This is a Key West Hypo, male. So 50% Sharp, 50% het. Anery type 1. The mom and dad were negative pairing for rhinovirus, and obviously the mom was negative after. Oh. It's crazy how the camera does not pick it up. That's okay. Life's hard. These ones are eating like medium mice, maybe small mice sometimes. Every 2 weeks. They have these really dark, really cool Key West eyes. Key West is, in my opinion, the same as RLT, so they would make it super together. Supers are extremely cool looking, but there's some rumors about, you know, some survivability issues, but if they are born, then they're fine. This girl is a Hypo Motley. I think it's the last female boa I have for sale. I had a real sausage fest last year. So she's from the same litter. So she's 50% het sharp, 50% het type 1 Anery. Looks like she's got a big poop coming. Probably see that later tonight. Yeah, Key West, I don't think hit on this one. It looks like a pretty normal Hypo Motley. Although there were some weird ones that are sort of debatable if Key hit or not, because Key can be pretty subtle with Hypo. Good color. Nice big red tail, little paradox spot. Pretty good personality. She's a good girl. Now this one is kind of for sale, and also kind of not for sale. I'm pretty sure it's a Key West Motley Hypo. It doesn't actually look that much like a Motley, but it's got the arrow head stamp that's really obvious when Hypo and Motley do their thing together. But sometimes Motley will throw these really low density versions of Motleys where they are just saddled and not a circle back letter tail, and I don't know why they do that. I don't even think he's up for sale right now. He even has like a Motley head. He has a screaming red tail, so I might just have to keep him just to prove him out, get some more super hot tail action in my life. He isn't as colorful as a lot of his siblings, which is more evidence for Motley, but my dog's barking. Look at that tail. Wild. Might just have to keep him. Darn it. Sucks to be me. Definitely Key West though. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you think this is a really reduced Hypo Motley Key.